In the heart of the dense Appalachian forest, Emily found herself alone in her family's secluded cabin. Her parents had gone to visit relatives, leaving her with a sense of independence and the promise of a peaceful retreat. The cabin had always been a place of solace, with the whispering pines and the gentle flow of a nearby stream. The fire crackled in the hearth, casting dancing shadows on the wooden walls. As she settled into her favorite armchair with a book, she couldn't help but feel a sense of unease. The wind outside howled, creating an eerie symphony that seemed to whisper secrets to her. Little did she know that the night held something more sinister than she could have ever imagined. As Emily read her book, the unease she felt began to intensify. The creaking of the old cabin's timbers seemed louder than usual, and she had the distinct feeling that she was not alone. She tried to shake off the sensation, attributing it to her overactive imagination. However, the feeling of being watched continued to gnaw at her. When she went to check the locks on the cabin door, she discovered it was ajar, despite her certainty that she had secured it. Panic set in as she realized she was not alone in the cabin. She reached for her phone, but it had mysteriously gone missing. As the shadows lengthened and the eerie symphony of the wind outside grew more unsettling, Emily knew she had to confront whatever or whoever was in the cabin with her. Emily's heart raced as she cautiously moved through the dimly lit cabin, her every step echoing in the silent night. The feeling of being watched intensified, and she couldn't shake the sense that something lurked in the shadows. In the cabin's hallway, she noticed an old family portrait that she had never seen before. It depicted a family that seemed to mirror her own, but with one unsettling difference. In the portrait, there was a ghostly figure looming behind her, its presence sending shivers down her spine. As she stared at the haunted portrait, the spectral figure in the image seemed to come to life, stepping out of the frame and into the cabin. The fear within her grew, and she decided to confront the apparition. But as she reached out to touch it, a blinding light filled the cabin, and the world around her shifted. Emily found herself in an eerie, otherworldly place, surrounded by an endless corridor of identical family portraits, each with the same ghostly figure. The spectral figure from the portrait stood before her, its hollow eyes fixed on her. It revealed itself as a guardian of the cabin, bound to protect it from a malevolent force. The cabin had been cursed long ago, and Emily's return had awakened the guardian. The guardian explained that the curse could only be broken by a descendant of the family. Emily, as the descendant, was the key to breaking the curse and freeing the trapped spirits. The malevolent force that had once haunted the cabin needed to be banished. With newfound determination, Emily embarked on a quest to break the curse. In a climactic twist, she succeeded, and the cabin was filled with a sense of peace it had not known for generations. The guardian, free from its duty, offered a grateful smile and faded into the night. Emily returned to the real world, forever marked by her supernatural encounter. The cabin that had once been haunted was now a place of redemption, and the shadows that had tormented her were gone. The true surprise ending was that the malevolent force had been mistakenly perceived as a threat, and the guardian was a protector who needed Emily's help to set things right. The boundaries between the earthly and the supernatural had blurred in the cabin, and Emily's actions had brought redemption to a place once haunted by a curse.